Hey guys, welcome back to Dimension Magic Games YouTube channel. I'm Bobby and I'm joined today by Raymond.
What's going on, Liz?
And Raymond got second place at the last regional in Virginia playing Tapion. I got my little
Yes, sir.
got my sound here for Tapion.
There is no spice here. It's Tapion.
It's just Tapion. So you made it all the way to the finals where you lost to our teammate Daniel playing Gamma. Any quick thoughts before we get into the deck?
Um, it's a good deck. Great choice. Very, very consistent, very safe, and a lot of variety.
All right, well, let's get into the profile, see what's changed from the last one, if anything, and then we can just talk through the event and leave it there.
Uh,
All right, so we have the list here. If you want to go through it quickly for us, Raymond, and show us what's up.
Sounds good. I played two Peel Off Shumais. I think the card is still great. Maybe not the perfect main deck card, but I think it's worth the slot. I got three of the blue Minoshas. One of the Searcher. You definitely should play the Searcher. Maybe a 2 of if you need to find certain names to keep the things rolling. So in the future, maybe this could be a 2 of. This guy is okay. I never really used the tap 1 effect. Could come up, so I wouldn't ignore that. The best target, draws, booster guy. Definitely the one you got to keep looping. Defending Friends. Every blue deck, I'm probably going to play 4 of this. Got one of my favorite Unisons. 17 and 18. This card probably is a 3 of. This deck, it helps the deck a lot. Gives you extra Z, gives you extra names on the board, even though they're negated. It's definitely worth the slot made for this deck, honestly. We got three bodies, 4 bodies, 4 legs. Standard. I don't think I would cut down on these. They do a lot for one. They draw a card and you could swing and get your things going. We got 4 trunks. You definitely just need the names in rotation. This one's really strong. This one bottom decking 4 drops. Very, very strong. Wouldn't play less. Play 4 with barrier removal. It's really strong. Same thing.
Frieza Swap's worst
Got
nightmare.
Frieza Swap's worst nightmare for sure. I got 3 Xenos. Powerful card. There is a world where you could play 4, but I do like at least 1 searchable super combo, 1 draw. But Zeno's so strong that you can't go wrong. We got going into our little big game. We got 1 Go Tanks. Definitely need to have at least 1 in the mainer side. We got Son Gohan. This card's just super good. Does a lot of different things. You definitely have to play at least 2 copies in every blue deck just to help you get around a few things. We got the big boys. We got 3 Broly's. I think this is a change. 3 Broly's this time. Broly's insane. Really, really, really strong card. Blue staple. We got Young Oob. This is probably a 2 of. Didn't, only having one of makes it harder to see where he's at. But he's nice to have. Definitely maybe a 2 of.
Were people still playing around Oob even when you didn't play it?
Nah, I think people just stop playing around Oob. A lot of their cards need Z energy. A lot of their cards need stuff like that. So unless they're really, really their board gets destroyed by Oob, they don't. A lot of people stop playing around it. Possibly the worst card in the deck. I know it's strange. You just don't get a lot of setups for it, and if your attacks get negated, you only get the 1 bottom deck, which a lot of your cards already would do. So you don't get that. If you can't get the active battle off, there's no point of running this card over any of these. So it's tricky. You do want it searchable. It is a strong card, really good, a lot of value. But every time I tried to pull it off, it just doesn't get the value, as much value as these.
It's funny how a lot of these art type boss monsters don't make the cut. Even you see like the new Meki Tabora deck, where they have an 8-drop design for the deck, and it's too slow, or it's just not worth the investment.
It's asking for a lot of things to go right, and that's a lot, honestly. I got 2 realms. I love this card. You definitely need it. It's like UI. I could also see UI. I don't dislike that card, but I wanted variety. I wanted to be able to remove or draw. I wanted defense or offense, and this is the perfect card for blue. We got 3 beans. This is probably a 4 of. Just being so good, giving you that extra energy, giving you a lot of wiggle room. I probably think I go back to 4 beans, 4 D magics in every blue deck. They're just too strong. And classic young D magic right here. One of the best cards in the game.
Would you consider playing 3D magics or
No.
no?
No.
I
I love that card too much. Yeah. My teammates are always trolling. And then the best card, one of the best cards in the game, Young Hatch. One of my favorite SCRs. Really, really strong.
All right, how about the Z deck? Anything change in there from the last time we?
I don't even remember the last time. Probably not. This one card. So we got Whis. Never made it, but it's honestly doesn't ask for a lot. It has dual attack. It has that 1 layer of protection to redirect an attack. It does give you your energy back. The Z requirement's only 1. This card is really good, honestly. I didn't get to play it at the event, but I think it might be worth the slot. We got Black Kami, very powerful. Used it all the time. We got Cell, still a busted Z card. Gotta respect it. It just wipes out a board. Even if all you did was wipe out the board, it's worth it. But being able to swing crit twice at a big number, it's huge. We got Young Beerus, still very, very powerful. Probably the card I play the most out of anything. Yeah, battle card wise. We got High Kick Goku. Yeah, if there's some decks that they have a huge hand size, you just sometimes +5, +6 for 2Z, 2 energy. It's too good. Can't beat that. We got 21. One of my favorite battle cards. I go into her sometimes, but she always screamed good to me. So I love her, man. I put her in every blue deck, honestly. We got 18, one of the strongest unisons they printed. Yeah, it's too good. You definitely got to run it. Got to run it at 2, could be 3, depending on how many you're going through a game. But 2 minimum.
Even out of art type, it's still that strong.
Still very strong.
Yeah.
The only thing you lose out on is the auto, but it's not too bad. We got Baby. This is only for to set up Defending Friends early. So instead of having to set up 3Z, you just play 1 energy and 1Z, and you get to set up Defending Friends. I think it's worth it. We got the last card, Deborah, definitely. Super strong. Super strong barrier removal. Are kind of not really our go-to unison. You want to be on 18 a lot, but still a very, very powerful unison to be on all game.
Okay, and then we got the side deck. That's probably pretty similar.
Yeah, we got Tapion Unison. Get all this out the way. Got Tapion Unison. You gotta respect some deck like Aegis Gogeta that just has something busted that you can't get rid of. You gotta respect it. So I always put the Tapion in. We got 2 Trunks, Emotional Blows. I think the card is okay. It's hard to combo it in because you need a big battle card. Broly's really easy to do, but it's hard. It's just hard to weave them in with a deck like this.
It seems so good on paper.
Yeah.
And then doesn't work out.
So it's kind of mid, but we do need to respect some cards if Barrier and Indestructible are everywhere. We got Jaren. Gotta respect it. Gotta respect turning the tide. They're everywhere. We got 2 prospects. Very, very strong. I sided into it a few times. I felt like my deck already had enough defense and a lot of offense, so I didn't have to worry about too much of the defense game. And then normally defending friends is good enough. But definitely, this could be a main deck. This could be like 4 on the side, depending on how you play and how you like it. But this card is very strong. Got to keep it. You got 2 hunts. Super, super powerful. You need it. You need it in this game. If you're a monocolor deck, you need to hit. Sometimes you can hit yellow, sometimes you can hit blue, but mostly it's here for green. Very, very powerful card. You got 2 Oceanus. One of my favorite floodgates. A lot of decks can't really deal with it. You can toss it into most decks because it has no requirements. And people can't play without a deck. They can play without a hand, but they can't play without a deck.
Yeah, you sided in on stream, I think, against yellow, right? They don't have
Yeah,
much
no, it's
answer
super
for
strong. Super strong. They gotta have it. They better have the begrudging, which sometimes you kind of just defending friends first. They begrudging that, and then you hit them with Oceanus. They got Young 3 Coits. This card, I personally think it's a future ban card. Very, very powerful. I don't think it's gonna leave my side deck, but my deck doesn't mill or burst a lot, so that Kyle would make is probably go to 2. Just chill at 2. Card's really strong. We got 2 Deborahs. Very, very busted. Best play in the game, honestly, is Deborah into, or D-Magic into Deborah. It's one of the best ways you can do, honestly. Only changes I would probably make was cut down on 1 and 1 here, and probably 2 Broken Seals, which is normally in my side deck standard, but I was rushing to make this deck again, so I missed out on a bunch of stuff. But I would suggest 2 Broken Seals here. Or just keep this, see if you like it.
It just kind of varies by what you're going to see, right? If you're going to run into a bunch of Zamasu Mill and Yellow Broly, you probably want more of the Trunks'. But Meki is strong against a lot of matchups too currently, so. All right, well let's get into the matchups.
Got my back.
All right, so let's go through the matchups if you remember, as many as you remember, I guess, and just talk about how the deck performed.
Let's see. I definitely remember Green Goku. The deck is strong, very, very good, very consistent, player friendly. I just had a good matchup because I know what that deck does, the limits it could do. Their plays are kind of like turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. It's all cookie cutter. They're gonna do the same thing for the first 4 or 5 turns. And as long as I think I killed all 4 of his unisons that game. Like, I just go after that guy. It was a great matchup, I think. Just blue can survive everything they throw at you, and if you put in good side deck cards like Hunt and Deborah, you can get through their defense and get through their hand control. So it didn't feel like a tough matchup, even with good players. It was just we kind of have an edge. We're too hard to kill when it comes to that deck. We got one matchup. We got Go Hanks. I still love that deck. I didn't see anything too crazy with the list, like Black Red or anything different. The deck was still performing strong, so drawing a lot of cards honestly impressed me. It's just difference in ratios where I could see, but I had a good matchup into that. if they're playing Light in the Dark, you have the Magic. If they're playing Cumber, you can set up the Bora to help you out the Cumber. So it's just wasn't too bad. Yeah, next one, let me see.
Yeah, it's a shame Bunny Drill got Kid Chew ruined Bunny Drill for that deck.
Yeah, she can come back. She was okay. So Earthling only, baby. We got Bojack, Blue Bojack. I can see the deck being good and strong. It's just into us, into Tapion. It's just a rough matchup. We draw a lot more cards. We draw a lot more cards and we do a lot more. And we have outs to all their cards. Best thing they could do is sit behind Unison and wall up on combo. But as long as you keep it low commitment and just out their board every turn, you're gonna have a bigger hand size and have a bigger push in that game. It just felt like on paper, Tapion's just favored, even though the good players all throughout the whole event. It's just sometimes there's type advantage, and you really need to side in to make the difference sometimes,
Yeah.
or a lot of reps. We got Meki, very cool deck, very powerful, does a lot of things. Difference with Tapion as it's the deck itself is that it could go to 4. It could go to 4. It could play on your opponent's turn. It could take all the hits. Like Meki, like a lot of black decks, they the first 3 turns just aggro, and dump their hand and do a lot of things. If to me, the way that game went was the first 2-3 turns, I just went down to 3. I'll go down to 3, 2. Like, you're gonna get cumbered down to 1 anyway, so like you're basically playing at 1 life when it comes to the later stages against black. If you're at 2, you're basically at 1 already.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of want to get that life before it gets hit. But I think he put me down to 4, and then I stayed there the whole game. It's just hard to touch you when you can bottom deck their 4s, and if they're not playing into your cards, or if they're playing into your cards. We got the Black Pan. Cool player, great deck. I think he topped. I think he got 3rd. Great player. Same thing. It's just black into blue in this sense. It's just they try to aggro you, and you could just keep your hand size high and start drawing a bunch of cards and start dealing with their stuff for cheap and easy. And then when they try to attack you, you just floodgate them, and then they have to. Black doesn't really have a lot of floodgates, or they don't have a lot of floodgates, and they don't have a huge hand size, so they have to. Man, do I stop attacking or give up? I'll have to give up 2-3 cards this turn just to try to push 1 damage, or push to going 1 for 1 with a deck that has more cards with you is not the way to do it. And then every turn you stop black from attacking and aggroing you, the easier the game gets.
Yeah, and the 4 drop that outs barrier is tough for the Z card. I don't know if they went into it or not, but that feels bad. Because most blue decks have to play Deborah to out the Gohan Z card that has barrier. And you can just tap 1 and get rid of it. So that's a bummer for Pan.
Definitely. The next matchup was U7. A good player, great deck. It was a good game. Unfortunately, it ended in time. Like, it's just the way it goes. We're floodgating each other. We're killing each other's stuff. It just takes a while when it's a lot of interactions, a lot of back and forth. But it was a great game, great player.
Yeah, that one was on stream, so I could catch that.
And then the last one was finals Gamma against my boy Daniel. Monster of a game, monster of a player. He was definitely the better player in the room with the better deck, and it could show you quick. It's like he could summon 2 guys for 2 energy, and I had to keep summoning like 1 guy a turn or something. It got pretty far pretty fast. It was a great game. Tapion can definitely fight back against everything in the meta. Honestly, I think it's a solid, great pick. Every time I played the deck, I just didn't feel like I had to worry about how to play it. I just get to play it, get to have fun, get to play my cards and see consistency and then have defense. It's exactly what I want.
But you think Gamma was the better blue deck after that matchup?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I think it was a little stronger. I think for me to make the difference, a little more testing, just more testing, maybe draw a little better. But I already knew that it was just like, all right, this is hill from the jump. This is gonna be a match that you're gonna have to climb for if you get there.
Yeah. Well, that is a modern blue deck, and it does take a lot of people by surprise with the amount of aggro. You obviously are familiar with the matchup, at least in theory, with these guys playing it. But yeah, a very strong deck. So a great showing, second place, only losing to Daniel, and then you, Daniel, and Maul all getting top 4 is a pretty sweet weekend. So anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Thank God. Shout out to the team. Shout out to the family. You know, thank you to the players supporting us. You know, we're gonna try to keep it pushing.
All right. Well, hopefully we'll catch you after the next one, and maybe Tapion, maybe something else. Who knows? Or maybe Tapion with some spice.
Ooh.
Probably not. All right. Thanks,
Yeah,
man.
I don't think it exists.